Yeah, they are there. In the blossoming buds, in the sprouting seeds, in the melting mountains, in the dimming darkness, in every enchantment, hues and fervor, hues and colors of divine nature, in every nook and every corner of me, my heart, and spirit.
Thank you. Actually, I have a copy of some of the poems that's written, little poems in it. I'd like someone to pass it around to you guys. Please take a look at it. Now, poetry is just not some expression. It's just not some art. It doesn't stop there, you know. It is those late nights when you lay on your bed, when you think, and when it's all nostalgic. That is poetry, right? I think a poet does this. He or she makes her private world public. That's what they do. They take their innermost precious feelings and they make it public to the world to benefit from. Of course, they play along with words and let them take shape and add meaning. But I want to ask you, what is the earliest poem you've written? Like the memory of the...
As I told you, the earliest poem that I've written was one that I wrote out of just to cram the little geography thing.
Okay.
That's the earliest
So
poem.
you're smart, you use mnemonics and all that to get your way through studies. Okay. Okay, nice. Just a question, how do you go about writing? Everybody has their own style. I love to paint. I love to eat also. But everybody will have their own style, right? So how does it work for you? How do you go about writing?
When it comes to writing, I just go about it. It's not like it's a routine thing for me that I have to do on a regular basis. It can be an idea, a feeling, a thought, or anything that can crop up at any moment, at any place, be it a bus ride, or even while doing work in the office, I'll start writing poetry. So,
You're not telling that to your boss, okay?
so it's just impromptu. I just write whenever I write. I just jot it down on my paper or even my phone memo, and I'll perform it later on.
Okay, disclaimer before I'm going to say what I'm going to say, her parents know about it, okay? So, this is about a true story, true incident. This is an example of how something that has happened in your life can inspire, and it is a chain of events and it can trigger you to write something so beautiful. So, it is something called Discovering My Krishna. And again, note, people, her parents know about it. I'm not putting her in trouble. So, there she goes, she's going to perform a little piece of that to you.
Sure. So, this snippet it goes like this. One fine night, on the crowded railway platform, we were chatting over a bowl of oranges, and all of a sudden, he said, that circular tunnel you see over there, the one that gives cold drinking water, that we are riding. And he went down on his knees, and with a slice of orange in his hand, aloud, he said, "Hey, will you be with me forever?" So this poem, thanks. So this poem, stay tuned. It might release soon.
Okay. There's something very interesting to talk about right now. First love. It could be food. It could also be the cute guy who came to your tuitions when you were in 5th class. Not saying it's happened to me, just saying, could be that cute guy. But everybody has their own cute love. Like that really interesting, quiet girl out there. What is your first love? Tell me about it. Gerard Butler. we can share it. We can have multiple first love. Oh yeah. or you, madam. You just walked in. What is your first love? What is your anything? It's chocolate, right?
Yeah.
Nobody takes chocolate space. Yes.
Chocolate, obviously.
Too many people find
Bill
it.
Bryson. I fell in love with him when I read his first book.
Okay.
And he writes this. So anybody who's not read a short history of everything should go ahead and read it. But he writes wonderfully.
Okay.
And my first love is books to begin with, and just fell in love with that man.
Oh wow, look at how passionate.
I'm thinking of chocolate.
She's the passion on her face, okay?
No,
Wonderful.
so chocolate is, I can't even express, like I'll have to write poetry.
Okay,
about
that's
it.
it. Chocolate on the house. Someone feed us chocolate right now. Okay?
We do. Get some chocolate.
Yeah. Get us some chocolate. Okay, so
Sure, next time.
We'll next time. Okay. But we will ask Elu to talk about her first love, so this is it's a very interesting name. I'm not going to reveal that. Let her have that. I'm not going to steal your thunder We came up with a brilliant name, so you have it. So this is a poem about her first love. Let's hear it from her.
Okay. So,
Can you just plot this? Can't see you properly.
okay.
Is it better? Come forward.
Project shadow falls.
I just have projected car. You can't see her. Off
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
better?
Was it kind of project?
Yeah, it's silhouette. Just
Yeah, that's better. Thank you.
okay.
So, my first love is actually poetry, as usual. And I'll express that through poetry. So, this is a small poem. It's titled Poetry, Will You Marry Me? Just I have to remove my slippers back.
Interesting. Oh, I must say, I don't know, poetry is strong, yes, but her body language is so expressive, it adds another level of drama to her poems, you know. So yeah, get going. I'm not wearing heels, okay? I promise. See?
No, I'm just, and I'm so short.
I'm definitely standing a little far away. Okay.
She works with me, so I'm never being rude to her. That's how I talk to her all the time.
She's my boss, I thought I'd just keep that a secret.
So it goes like this. Hey poetry, will you marry me? What? Oh, get shy. But you won't ever leave me alone, right? Never. In fact, I'll be the only one to accompany you in your loneliness. I'll cuddle you whenever you're sad. I'll hug you to share happiness. I'll give you the warmth of my words. I'll give you the joy of my rhythm. I'll listen to whatever you have to say. I'll be the trumpet to your voice. I'll make every being lend their ears to you. I'll understand you, your vice and virtues. I'll be with you in whatever you go through. I'll always know the real you. I do so much for you. What will you do for me? Oh, come on. Let us married. Don't worry. I will always keep you close to my heart. I am with you in your past, present, and future.
They're stirring some real emotions, huh? Whatever you guys are thinking about, that worked because of whatever you tried to convey could have pulled some other string somewhere else and people are all like going, aww.
This
Yes.
poem actually brings out the relationship that the poet shares with the poem. So
Yeah.
I guess that's why I can explain it.
Yes. And if everybody gets to work that passionately about anything they love, it could be anything. A blacksmith work with I want to lose my job over this, right? Okay. It could be, yeah. So, yeah. That is a little bit of her poems and her writing. Sorry?
Isn't she your boss?
Yeah, for today, she is. She is. As you say. Okay, so this is a little bit of the poem that she's written. Anything else you guys want her to perform a little bit more on any of the poems that we've given it to you, you could take a look at it and she'd perform that. Also the website, I told you, right, really cool engineer showing off, made her own website, I'm too awesome, I can't do that. But I have the website for you guys, please take a look at it. Also, yes, another thing, we have a very special person here. She's a writer, she's written about 10 books, about 6 to 7 of them are published and she's all famous. So I'd like to call Anjali on stage, Anjali Bajit. Please say a few words on what you thought about the poetry she's written and also unveil the website for us.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to see poetry getting so much of attention these days. I wouldn't say I'm a shy person. I've never been shy in my life, but I wouldn't, perform because I'm very self-conscious. So I think that it's amazing, that more and more people are using their self-consciousness and are able to put their words into action this way, in a very interesting way. And I hope that more people get inspired and do something like that. All the best.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. you so much.
Pleasure to have you.
Okay, so can we have the website for them to look at?